Mary Beth Tate.
Mary Beth Tate.
And I'm Mike This is my wife Cindy. And I'm my wife Cindy, and my wife Cindy, and my wife Cindy.
Hi, this is Stephen Butler, live in Waco, Texas, and I'm here with Mary Beth, Cindy, and Mike of the McLennan County Paranormal Investigations. And we're about ready to go into a as-yet unopened part of the Dr. Pepper Museum. Now, Mary Beth, can you tell us a little bit about this building and what the plans are?
Sure. This building is called the Killen Rotan Building, and it was originally built in 1885, and then the whole 1953 tornado situation, which knocked the second floor of the building off, and so the back portion is actually dates from the 50s. So we have a couple different levels going on. The front original part is currently under construction, and that's going to house our new staff offices, new exhibit space, new rental space, gift shop, soda fountain. So lots of really exciting things. And we purchased the building about 6 years ago, and are now, in the process of incorporating it into our plans.
Now, at some point, about a year or so ago, how did you come up with the idea, or who came up with the idea to have the McLennan County Paranormal Investigation group come and do an investigation here?
Well, yeah, it was about a year ago that they came and did the investigation of the main museum building with Jack, who's our executive director, and I got to know them when they came to do the reveal of the information that they found. And then I was excited about it. I was like, oh, if you think this building is interesting, you should see the building we have next door. It's got lots of creepy spaces and dark corners, and it's a lot older than this building. So we talked about it for a while, and then we set it up, and they came, and I got to be a part of their investigation of this building.
Excellent. Now, Mike and Cindy, as Mary Beth said, you did an investigation of both the existing building as well as this new building. What are your overall impressions on what you encountered here and what the level of activity is?
I wasn't surprised at what we encountered, but the simple fact is this is in the area that the tornado came through in 1953, and we talked to several businesses down here, and one, maybe two, said they haven't got any activity, the others have. I was real ecstatic coming in here. As a matter of fact, we both were, because this is one place that we wanted to investigate. But we were surprised at the amount of activity and personal experiences the whole team had on every floor of the Dr. Pepper plant and here.
Excellent. How about you, Cindy? I understand you're more accepting of the various experiences, of the paranormal experiences. So what's your overall kind of feel or impression of these two buildings?
Okay, over in the Dr. Pepper Museum, it used to be the plant that used to make the Dr. Pepper there. I feel like it's still some of the
Wow.
that's my impression that I did get. There's sounds. It sounds like a machine running on the EVPs or voices talking. Yeah, I believe a lot of activity going.
Not discounting the shadow that we saw running down the hallway, disappearing in the wall, residual.
So I guess kind of once a pepper, always a pepper.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
in
right.
this case.
Lots of loyalty.
Well, We don't have to talk about the building. We have, Mary Beth has graciously allowed us to go back in the building, and we're going to actually go to each of the sites that, when they did their investigation about a year ago, they had some specific things, some EVPs, temperature variations, EMF readings, and you'll see some of those because we have copies of some of their investigation here on Ghost Channel England. So let's go ahead and go on in.
Absolutely. Some of the tools that we use when we're ghost hunting is what they call a K2 meter. This is basically an electromagnetic field meter, EMF for short, and if you'll notice when it turns on, it tests the batteries and all the lights light up. The first light stays on green all the time. This is what we use to check around to see if there's any spirits that are giving off energy. The theory among the paranormal community is that when these spirits try to manifest, they pull from the available energy in the room, which can give a spike on this.
And this is our infrared thermometer. We take room temps with this. It even has a laser.
Next weapon in our arsenal is our EVP recorder. This is a sensitive digital microphone. Take on investigations. This is what we record our spirit voices on. The spirit voices are EVP, which stands for electronic voice phenomena, are voices that you cannot hear with human ears, but they are captured on this digital, sensitive digital recorder.
And this is another type of EMF detector. On the bottom of it, it says the ghost meter, and that's what I call it, the ghost meter.
And when you turn it on, if you get a high reading, the light lights up, which we've had happen on numerous occasions. And, of course, trusty flashlights. Always trusty flashlights. These little buggers right here are really good. You can put them down and have the spirits, if they're with you, to turn them on and off, which we've had happen numerous times.
Who needs the world? I have myself. I am an island. I am different from those around me.
And
We've also had the video, the flashlight, and EVP recordings coincide, everything going at the same time.
And this is our mini DV. This is it's a night shot camera. What we use in our night vision, our zero lux camera. It's got a setting on it that you can push that will record in low or no light, just like it would be light outside. It's basically what the government uses to go out, hunting at night without any kind of vision whatsoever. So this is pretty good in our arsenal, and that's about it.
Something's wrong, something's wrong. 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 Something's wrong, something's wrong.
Well, now we're in the desk room, and this is where we call quite a bit of activity.
This is the first room that the ladies and I investigated, and we called it the desk room. It may look a little different now because when we were in here previously, there was shelving all around. In a section over here in this corner, there was a lower part laid out like somebody sat and worked at this desk at one time. We did pick up EVPs. We picked up a person's name here. One of our new investigators started feeling sick to her stomach. She was standing over in this area. So there was a chair sitting in front of the desk that was in this corner. So she went over and sat down. Well, after she sat down, she started feeling heat on her arm. She said it felt really, really hot.
She sat still, and Cindy was able to use the EMF detector to feel the area around her and feel the activity that was going on. And then as soon as it came, it was gone, and she felt fine.
And I would like to say we would have loved to have her back, but she decided she didn't want to go on any more investigations. Alrighty then. Right in front of me then, is that what he's saying? Yeah. Ask him. I'll go and ask him. Is it right in front of her?
It's out of the picture right now, so in between where you're standing and the camera. Stay right the whole way.
There's a what?
Light on the shelf
Did the light come on?
like a flashlight.
Here, right
The
here.
red light came on?
Shoulder height,
Looked like
down
it.
toward the
Something's
ground.
showing.
Did you see it, Don?
Shoulder height going down to the ground, he
It
said.
did not come into the screen, it just appeared all of a sudden, so it's not dust.
Oh. See, I know you're here, and you made that red light go off. Thank you.
See.
Can you tell us your name?